Hello, and welcome back to Let's Replay Mystery Case Files Shadow Lake. I'm MCFPapa, and this is part 2, and we're going on to a puzzle to get into the records room. Now, what this puzzle is you just gotta line up all the pieces. It's pretty simple to do. You can eyeball it quite fairly easily. And so now here there's Jamie Monaghan serving a sentence of 40 years for violations of narcotic laws and kidnapping. Okay. Quite a rough customer. Indeed. And I totally missed some of the psychic drawings there. I don't know why we couldn't just hoist ourselves up the filing cabinets already. Why we need to throw like a stone ball to tip that over and then make a bigger staircase. Kinda weird.
Sometimes you will need to recreate the scene from the drawing before placing it. Find these missing items and place them on the shelf, just the way they appeared in 1973.
I will say though, this game does do a good job of like selling you on the like 70s old aesthetic. I guess the spirits are super picky and they want the place to be exactly the way it was back in the day, and that's why we need to reconstruct stuff.
You're good, detective. Now bring the altered drawings back to me and I'll do a psychic reading on them.
Oh yeah, we can't even investigate the warden's desk yet. And can't go through the door. Yeah, it's interesting though that like there is a map, but it's not a map to every location. It's just like a map to various little mini hubs you can go to.
Welcome back, Detective. We're already making headway. Place the drawings on the table here. Let's see what vision of the town's past these drawings reveal.
Now these sort of drawing like psychic video puzzle things are really interesting to me because they're almost like splitting the game up into distinct levels, like the very first Mystery Case Files games had, where you did stuff in a level and then you had generally the same puzzle to solve at the end.
prisoner from the vision escaped, while the relic took another under its power. The warden. Poor man. I have a feeling he was dealing with forces much darker than he realized. Take another look at his office. I'm pretty sure what you find there will put us on the right trail. I'll contact you when I have more drawings. Good luck, Detective.
And then you can always, like, review all the little videos if you want in your notebook. I guess the Master Detective just has a bunch of, like, cheap cell phones that can play video or something. I don't know. And also, I find it really funny that, like, a prisoner escapes from this giant prison, and the warden, of all people, is the one who tracks him down. Like, it would be a guard or something. You'd be lucky if the warden even set foot in the prison, like, once a month. Maybe it was different in the 70s. Now we can investigate the warden's desk. And the warden never came back to get his belongings after the earthquake. Weird. And in here, drowning death, investigation closed. Police have closed the investigation into the death of Shadow Lake resident Ellen Denny, wife of Melvin Denny, warden of the local penitentiary. She was reported missing by her husband on the 15th of August. A search was begun the following morning, and her body was found floating in Shadow Lake in the late evening the following day, August 15th. An autopsy was performed, and coroner Janet Fleming announced the cause of death as drowning. Mr. Denny said his wife had struggled with depression for some time. After investigating, Sheriff Dale O'Connor has concluded this was a suicide and no further investigation needed. Family and friends expressed great sadness over the loss. Ellen is survived by her husband Melvin and son, probably, is what it's supposed to say there. Services were held at Shadow Lake Community Church by Pastor Douglas Roberts. It's cool, though, in this article that, like, it references the coroner, the sheriff, and the pastor, and then we encounter them much later in the game. There's an Eisenhower stamp. And now to unlock the Collector's Edition super in-depth bonus game. It's here. Mr. Melvin, my cousin Dale, you know Dale, his daddy owned Grimes Quarry. They called it Grimes on account of their last name being Grimes. Oh, old Dale's been acting strange lately. He fired all his men and locked up the gate. His foreman Bobby, you know Bobby Marshall from the Elks, he says that Dale found something out there at the quarry and it ain't been right since. I used to work night security over there, and I still have a key to the gate. Think you could ride out with me and take a look? Thanks, Joe Brooks. That's the big Collector's Edition area. Why is the Collector's Edition badge there so darked out? I don't know. The medium thinks I'm wasting my time. This has nothing to do with our case, were her exact words. Still, I'm convinced that Grimes Quarry is worth a look. Yeah. So now the quarry is accessible as a location. Oh, but because I'm playing on, like, the higher difficulty, it doesn't sparkle that it's a new location I can go to like it would on casual. Wow. Big difference, isn't it? Anyway, let's just unlock it and look at that 3D padlock. so cool. And then here's the quarry, I guess. Oh, that's cool that it like closed out automatically because there wasn't anything else to do there. Mine. Now we need to unscrew this air conditioner. Climb in. I'm not here to do Dale's accounting. It's mine and I'll not share. You can't have half, it's not a pair. In here it's not secure. Any fool with a wrench they could procure. So up on high its gaze shall rest in a perfect spot, an eagle's nest. Dale Grimes, 1970X. Why did they put 70X instead of a proper year? I don't know. And then here's the first puzzle of the collector's edition. Wow, wasn't that hard. And we get a lever. And now here it's stuck. So there's 5 of hearts, 3 of spades, and 9 of diamonds. I'm not sure if those are randomized or not. So this is the second puzzle. So you look for the 5th thing in the hearts, 16,875. 3 of spades, 32,648. And 9 of diamonds, which 46,287. So 16,875, 32,648, and 46,287. What was it? What? I forgot stupid things. Of course I did. So 46,287, 16,875, 32,648. I'm humiliating myself because of my memory. Is it maybe 31,648? Or maybe 64,821? Yeah, I guess you don't pay attention to the crossed out one. Or do you count that toward the thing? There we go. Sheesh. That's embarrassing. So you found it. Congratulations. I must be gone. Dead. You'd never have gotten this up close otherwise. It's yours now. Good luck, fool. What does it do? Look around. You'll see. Office paint can. Yeah. So that's the end of the bonus game. Wasn't that so riveting? And now you unlock morphing objects, which appear on most of the hidden object scene. Like, on most of the locations here. Not all of them. Oh no, it's a cube. So, you can't... Like, usually, I don't think the home... Like, first location you visit has a morphing object. But the others will. Yes, they're recycling there. And then as you collect more and more, you'll light up more and more of the mask here. And then there's something really exciting when you finish it off to get it full. I'm remembering the morphing objects in this game a lot better than I did in Escape from Ravenhurst's morphing objects. Seriously. I don't really like, though, that like, you unlock the morphing objects, but then they show up already in places you've already been to. So you gotta backtrack to get them. And here it's the plant. Again, though, the icon there is really dark and hard to make out. I think it's letters here. Yeah. Here it's the cup there. Is there something here too? That morphs. Oh yeah. Card. So hey, we got 15 of the 50 done already. How about that? So now we can go on to the warden's house. I like the little introduction animation for each location it has too, like as you zoom into the thing. But we'll investigate the warden's house in the next part, so like and subscribe if you want. I'll see you then.